What's going on, guys? I'm going to go over how I've been getting lots of questions on how I keep track of all my consignment deals. And the way I do it is this tracking spreadsheet. So I'll add a link to it below if you guys want to take a look at it. There should be a discount by the time this video is published. I don't know if we're going to get 25% off or a couple bucks off or what. But if you use the link below, you will get a discount. So first, let's start with the sales dashboard. This is okay. So this really breaks down everything, and I get questions on like how much profit I make, blah blah blah. So this spreadsheet, if you pair this with Accelerlist, and I think you can pair it with Inventory Lab as well. I use Accelerlist. Um, this is for the month of January and February. So 16,000 in sales in January, 13,000 in February. This is for the year of 2019. We can see so far I've done $30,000 in sales, about 10,000 of that's profit. And there's about, 1,200 units. So this breaks down everything. So 13,000 is what was deposited in my bank account. So this 10,000, it factors in inventory purchase. So really cash flow is pretty low because spend a shit ton on inventory, as you can see here. So yeah, I mean bank deposits are one thing, but the actual profit is super important. And this is why building a book business, any inventory based business, is tough because cash flow is the most important thing because you need more cash to build books or to build revenue. And which gets to my next thing. I've been doing lots of consignment deals just for this reason because I'm tired of purchasing so much damn inventory. Well, how the hell do you track consignments? Okay, so there's a lot of other really cool things this inventory sheet does. If you're nerdy like that, you can really dig down into a lot. Let's see here. I don't really use that tab to be honest. Okay, this compares everything to last year. Oh, and this dashboard does have some cool stuff. So if we scroll down, we can see units sold. And for 2018, these aren't super accurate because in 2018 I wasn't using Accelerlist, but now I am. So anytime my laptop breaks or something, I can just download the reports directly from Accelerlist. So everything's saved on Accelerlist. So I just input it all into this spreadsheet. But the most important reason why I use this is for the tracking. No, that's not it. Sold items report. That basically tells you if you want to know for a certain source, like one library, how many books did you sell from that? But I don't want to show my individual ISBN, so I'm not going to open that up. Well, there they are. Okay. So this is the consignment sales dashboard, and what this does is, so for example, me and Andrew, we went on a trip to the East Coast, and we sourced about exactly 961 books. Okay. So far, 486 have sold, a little bit over 50%. Total list price 52,000. That is definitely not right. We were in a situation where we needed to list books fast, so we probably sent in a bunch at like 600 bucks, and then repriced them later. Total sales so far is 10K. We spent about $2,000. We spent about $1,000 a piece on inventory. Bought some expensive books, but we actually sold one book for $2,000. Inbound shipping. So it's going to calculate all these fees, right? And it's going to spit out commission owed. Now I'm paying myself. So this column right here, whatever you enter into this column, That's how much you're getting paid. Okay. So the 60%, that's me. The 30%, that's me. Um, you can also do percent of sales, but that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know why you'd pay someone percent of sales. Because, I mean, let's say your average sales price is $10 for a book. Percent of sales, if you're paying them 25%, you're paying them probably half your profit. You're paying them a lot. But that's why I think, why not just break it up net profit? That's what makes sense to me. So just know that this number you enter in is how much you're paying yourself. So if you tell someone, hey, I'll sell your book for you and pay you 70%, you have to enter 30% for yourself. And then it'll calculate it over here, commission owed to them. So this is your revenue and this is how much you owe them. And then there's this cool column over here which shows once you enter in this column, I believe it'll automatically change this column. Let's see if Andrew, what if I put 2,000? Okay, yeah. So when you enter this column right here, you can keep track of all your payments. So over time, I pay Andrew every time I pay him. I've already paid him like over 2,500. So it goes in the red if you paid him too much. And it's important to fill out this disposals and removals page. I can actually open this up because all this inventory is gone. It's important to factor in this because this costs you money, and when we're dealing with net profit, we want to actually look at all the fees. So the spreadsheet's only going to know what you tell it, and these first few tabs, this is all from AccelerList listing data. You're going to have to use AccelerList. I think ScanLister, Inventory Lab, I think they're all compatible with it. That you put all that information in the listing data tab. This is your sales data tab. And Caleb walks you through all this, exactly how to do this. But I mean, the purpose of this video is just to show exactly how I track my consignment deals. And this is how. And you just have to enter the right information in here and it'll determine everything for you. So there's one other thing. If I can zoom out. Can I zoom out? Will it show me more tabs? Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, you got to factor in the disposals. There's one other, returns, but returns are factored in the transaction report, so you're good on that. So I mean, basically, let's see if I can get my face back up here. Basically, just input. Drew sucks balls. You guys see that? Drew, if you're watching this, you still suck balls. Okay, so link to the spreadsheets below. I'm going to try to negotiate 25% off for a good decent amount of time. But yeah, this is how I track all my shit. $170, well worth it. It'd be a nightmare without this. So, peace out, guys.